You that are subscribers, you have probably been notified that I'm going live. So go ahead and get in here. I'm hoping that it gets crowded in this room because I am hoping that my Facebook family from my Facebook profile will join me on my Red Velvet fan page and come on over here. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on YouTube today because there are some people who are on YouTube that are not on Facebook. There are people that are on Facebook that are not on YouTube. And I want to be able to reach all of my family. And very soon, I will be able to go from all three places if necessary. But because there are so many people on the Facebook profile page, I'm going to hang out there for today. But after today, I want to try to pull them over here to YouTube and over to my fan page. Good morning. Last week, before I had a spell of illness in which I tell people I've been sicker than I've ever been, I became very discouraged regarding a project that I had put out. I got very discouraged. And my impatience and my frustration were tied to my belief that what I'm working for is long overdue. What I'm working for is something that's anticipated by you. And there were some deliberate obstacles being put in my way. And at the time, I thought it was the biggest mistake I'd ever made. What I come to find out is that it was a learning experience. And it was something for me to learn from. And what I learned, I'm going to share with you. I am a singer-songwriter, basic musician. But there's something about good energy from a good crowd that makes me put on a hell of a show when it's time. I like performing for the people. And I am going to perform for the people, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. Especially a bunch of misogynist, chauvinist, what you call haters, predators, people who exploit other people. I've run across all of those. I've run across chauvinist, misogynist, predators, exploiters, pole pimps. I've run across all of those. Parasites, leeches, all of those. And you have too. So if you are experiencing some discouragement, some depression, some anxiety, or you feel like giving up, I want you to understand that your vision may be temporarily clouded and your dreams may be delayed or deferred, but they're not denied. And I'm going to tell you why. God gave me a vision. God gave me my gifts. And God gave me a way to use them with a promise and a purpose that will benefit my community, that will benefit you. It is a ripple effect that will reach far beyond where I may ever set my foot. But when God instructs me to do something, I'm going to do that. And literally, I'll be damned if I don't. I'm not a preacher, but I got a message. I'm not a pastor, but I have a following. And there's a message that I have that is good for anybody when they hear it, but it's especially important for women, for young women, because I want to encourage young women, especially young Black women, to achieve even more than I have by avoiding some of the mistakes that I may have made. And at this point in my life, used to as a rooster, back then as a hen, and neither one of them ain't laying no eggs in my life right now. So I don't have a problem being transparent with you about who I became, where I came from, because somebody knowing that this little colored girl from the country got here may be inspired to get up, get going, get started, and get even farther than I did. And it is incumbent upon the current generation to correctly educate, teach, and influence, as well as inspire and equip the next generation. Music is a very powerful tool. And that is why there are so many people who use the music and the media to program people negatively. There are people who choose music to promote misogynist ideas, to denigrate and devalue women. There are people who use the media to promote images that make Black people feel that they are worthless and less than. And there are even some Black men who will choose to try to make Black women feel less than and worthless. And it is those kind who are doing everything to stop me from building a greater platform to get my message out. I ain't no preacher, but I've come to set the captive free. I got out, and I am destined to go back into enemy territory and bring somebody out. And music is powerful. Music carries a spirit in it, and good music in any genre and any form can carry a message and a spirit and a power that can change lives. And that is why there is an active mission among those who are evil to make sure that I'm never heard. But I will be damned if I don't. And I'm destined that I do. Right now, I'm going to let you know that it is my intention to get my message and my music to you by any means necessary. That's moral, ethical, legal, and within reason. And I've got an idea, but I'm not going to share it with you right now, because before I share anything further, I want to talk to you about why some of your dreams are deferred, why they're delayed, and why you're not making the progress that you should. I believe God. For those of you who are not believers, just listen, because even if you only see it as a parable, it will help you. I want you to go to the book of Genesis in your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, Google the book of Genesis beginning at the 37th chapter, and you will meet Joseph. Joseph was the son of Jacob, and he was a descendant of Jacob. In this text, Joseph's father's name was Israel, and Israel, beginning of the 37th chapter of Genesis, it says, "Now Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons, because he had been born to him in his old age, and he made an ornate robe for him. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him and could not speak a kind word to him." Stick a pin in that. Joseph had a dream, and when he told his brothers his dream, they hated him all the more. That is the 37th chapter of Genesis. I began at the 3rd verse, and the verse of the most reference is the 5th verse, in which it said, "Joseph had a dream, and when he told his brothers, they hated him all the more." We can stop right there for a moment, but their story continues over into the 39th, 40th, the 41st chapters, the 42nd chapter, the 43rd chapter, all the way over to the 45th chapter of Genesis. For those of you who do not know the story of Joseph, Joseph had some brothers, but he was his father's favorite child. His father doted on him. It says that Joseph was born to his father in his old age, and at that time, his father may have been more mature and cherished the responsibility of fatherhood a bit more and doted on that boy just a little bit more. As we get older, we have more resources. That is why sometimes we spoil our grandchildren in ways that we may have not been able to spoil our children. But Israel loved Joseph, and he gave him a coat, and his brothers were jealous, so jealous that they couldn't even speak a kind word to him. And know that when people can't speak a kind word to you, they won't speak a kind word about you. And that is why you are treated the way you are, because there are people who have a jealousy of the affection, the favor that some other people feel towards you. Nothing to do with you. You can't control how other people feel about you, but because you elicit a certain response from people, you may be hated for that. But Joseph had a dream. And in that verse, it said, "And when Joseph told his brothers his dream, they hated him all the more." If you're having trouble bringing your dreams to fruition, or you're running into obstacles and roadblocks, know that Joseph's own brothers hated him more when he told him his dream. You got to be careful who you tell your dreams to. Who have you been talking to? Who did you tell? You didn't tell strangers your dream. You told somebody close around you. You got to be careful who you divulge your dreams and your visions to, because those who are closest to you can sometimes harbor the most resentment. I've seen it written on social media and heard it said that your greatest supporter may be a stranger, and your biggest enemy may be someone that you see every day. In respect of time and the expedition of time, I've told you that this story begins in the 37th chapter of Genesis and goes on over to the 45th chapter of Genesis. Know that once Joseph's brothers heard about his dream, they conspired to kill him. However, because they realized that they were his brothers, they did not want his blood upon his hands. They did not kill Joseph. They threw him into a pit, sold him into slavery, and told his father that he was dead. And when Joseph was sold into slavery, he went down into the lowest circumstance of a man. He was sold into slavery. He went into Potiphar's house. And when Potiphar's wife could not have the good-looking, strapping young man, she lied on him to her husband, and Joseph was then cast into prison for attempted rape. Stick a pin in that. Number one, be careful who you tell your dreams to, because when they cannot destroy your dream, because they know they can't destroy your dream, they can't take your head out of your head, your gifts. They can't take your intellect. They can't take your talent. They can't do what you do. So when they can't destroy your gifts and your dream, they'll try to destroy you. No, the second thing, when Joseph arrived as a slave in Potiphar's house, people will want something from you. And when they can't get what they want from you on their terms, when they can't exploit you and use you and get what they want from you the way that they want it, they can't destroy your gift. They can't take what you have and use it to their advantage. When Potiphar's wife could not use, misuse, and exploit Joseph, destroy his character. And therefore, Joseph went to prison. And when Joseph got to prison, which is another one of the lowest circumstances that a person can be in, he went through a very dark time in a very dark place. And sometimes that dark place where you are at your worst, or you think you at your lowest, when you at that worst place is when God will speak to you as he spoke to me and told me, hush, you can't tell everybody your dreams. They'll try to destroy you. And when they can't destroy you and your dreams, they'll try to put you in a bad place. And when you get in that place, there are going to be people who are going to come and want to use your gift, use what you have, take what you have and misuse and exploit you. And when you don't do it, they're going to try to destroy you or destroy your character. And you're going to go to a dark place. But in that dark place, just like when Joseph got to the prison, Joseph got to the jailhouse, some people were talking. And Joseph got a chance to use his gift in an unlikely place. And see, I have been wanting to sing and I couldn't get booked nowhere. And I had a promoter tell me, you older and you a woman, ain't nobody gonna book you, ain't nobody gonna pay you. So guess what? God told me, I tell you what, you use what I gave you wherever you can. Don't be ashamed whether it be big place or little place. You just use what you got. And I promise you, it'll get you to where you want to be. So, I got a living room here. I got a piano here. I got some electrical outlets. I got a band. I'm going to start using what I got, where I got it. And I'll tell you about it later on. But in this dark place, in these small places, in that dark jailhouse, Joseph used his gift. Right there in the jailhouse, he interpreted somebody's dream. That's why God gave Joseph visions. Joseph interpreted the dreams of two people while he was in jail. And he told them what their dream meant. And eventually they got out of jail and Joseph told him, don't forget me now. Well, one of them went on. Sometimes you'll help people on your way up. You might not be where you want to be yet, but you still take the time to help somebody else. You work with other people. And when they get on where they want to be or get what they want out you, they going on about their business. And they don't come back and get you. Now, one of them folk went on, and Joseph told him what he wanted to tell him. He took the dream and went on, didn't think about Joseph, but he was killed. The other one, when he was listening to Pharaoh talk about a dream, he said, wait a minute, Pharaoh. When I was in jail, before you came and got me out of jail and restored me to my job and put me back on, there was a guy in jail with me and he interpreted dreams. He's still there. So when the guy got out and told the Pharaoh, he said, I know somebody that can do just what you need them to do. Do you know sometimes you'll recommend somebody for something or help somebody and they ain't thinking about you, but you just keep on being good. God gonna send somebody to you that gonna help you. They ain't gonna forget about you. They gonna recommend you for the job. They gonna recommend you for the gig. And you gonna get on. They gonna put you on. This guy put Joseph on. And when Joseph got before Pharaoh, Joseph told his dream, interpreted Pharaoh's dream. Rick Outlaw, you keep on helping people. Keep on interviewing them artists. Keep on doing your segment. Somebody gonna help you. It might not be the one that you help. It might be somebody else. But somebody that you done help put on gonna come back and say, come on, Outlaw, let's go. I got something for you to do. It's somebody need you. Somebody gonna help you. They gonna work with you. And this is for all of y'all. All of y'all that's out here grinding, somebody gonna help you shine. But when he told Pharaoh what his dream meant, Pharaoh found favor in him. Joseph got out of jail, and Joseph came up all the way to the point where Joseph became governor of Egypt. And when the famine came, the very ones that put Joseph in that pit had to come to Egypt to get some food, to get some grain. Joseph's own brothers, he had become so prosperous that they didn't even recognize him. Baby, let me tell you something. Some of y'all out here grinding, people trying to hurt you, they're trying to shut you down, they're trying to discourage you. You getting discouraged, baby, get up. Keep grinding. Because, baby, after a while, when they see you, you ain't going to even look the same to them no more. You're going to be looking so good and prosperous, they won't even know you. And God will send the very people that used to beat you down, talk about you, hinder you. They'll be looking up to you. The very people that tried to destroy Joseph had to come to him for help. They didn't even know it was him. Joseph was looking so good and looking so fly. It's all sometimes in who you tell. When Joseph told his brothers what his dream meant, they tried to destroy him. When he told them he had a dream, they tried to destroy him. When Joseph went to jail, before Joseph went to jail, when the woman couldn't exploit Joseph for how good he looked and how attractive he was, when she couldn't exploit him and misuse him, she tried to destroy him. But then when Joseph got to a place where he thought that God had forsaken him, that nobody was there for him, baby, Joseph used his gifts in a place where he didn't think nobody getting discovered in the jailhouse. Don't nobody get discovered in the jailhouse. Joseph did. Joseph got the hook up for the come up in the lockup. Did you hear me? He got the hook up to come up while he was locked up. You ain't locked up. You ain't in jail. So anywhere where God is, baby, you can be found, you can be discovered. Keep on making your product. Somebody gonna buy. Keep on making your music. Somebody gonna hear. Keep on baking your cake. Somebody gonna sell them to eat. But be careful that you don't tell your dream to an undercover hater. Be careful, baby, that you ain't got no spies in your camp. Be careful that the ones who are closest to you in distance are farthest from you in your heart and in their heart. But if God could set Joseph up to get a hookup and come up in the lockup, he can help you. It's all about who did you tell. Ask God to guide you and give you some discernment in who to talk to. I shared some of my dreams with some folk. They laughed at me. I talked to some and they discouraged me. But all I can tell you is this right here. Tyler Perry said it. He said, all you need is one yes from the right person to cancel out every no that you ever had. So look at him. Y'all help me get past, all the obstacles that could get my music heard. Y'all heard my music, y'all shared my music, and people are playing it. I got a song I call You Got the Lead. It's a kind of soul blues tune. Bluesy, soul. About a woman who know her worth, got her own, and ain't gonna be walked on. Called You Got to Lead by Red Velvet. And make sure you spell my name with 2 D's. Call your radio station. Call your DJ. I'm asking for your help. I'm like Joseph. I got my gift right here. When you get where it can do me some good, tell somebody about it. That's what Joseph said. Don't forget me now. Lady Coco, good morning. DJ Cuddy Cut, good morning. Your club DJs, when y'all go out this weekend, say y'all got that joint by Red Velvet where she clapped back to King George. King George ain't mad about it. I met King George. He ain't hate, he celebrate and motivate. The weather getting a little bad where I'm at. I ain't scared. God got the weather. God got me. He can catch the wind in one hand and hold lightning in the other. All I got to do is be still. But while I got your attention, y'all call your DJs, call your radio station. Say, hey, I make grown folk music. So a lot of times they only play grown folk music a certain time of the day, on a certain day of the week. Whatever day they play grown folk music, and whatever time they play grown folk music, I want y'all to call your radio station. Call your radio station. Go online, however, because when enough of y'all get to calling, they can get it. If they ain't got it, they can get it. I send it to them. Call them and say, look, man, we want to hear that new joint by Red Velvet. You Got the Lead, the clapback track. All your mobile DJs that's at these parties and in the club. I know y'all going out. Some of y'all going out to the club, to the VFW, to the grown folks spot at your house. Y'all having cookouts and things. It's finna be summertime. Tell that DJ, man, bump that joint by Red Velvet. You Got the Lead. If they ain't got it, tell them where to get it. If they ain't got it, tell them I send it to them. Thank you, Joe Phillip. Bump it everywhere you go. Now, most overall got me warmed up in Birmingham, Alabama. Mr. Roscoe Miller got me hot in Dothan. Soul Cycle got me going over there in the tri-state area. Sunshine down there in Pensacola. Somebody called Sunshine, tell her to play my record. Down there in Mobile, Alabama, whatever the grown folk station is and the grown folk DJ, y'all call down there in Mobile, tell them folk, play me on the grown folks hour on the grown folk station. Tell them DJ. Dallas, Texas. I've been talking to Fat Daddy about coming out there to RL plays. Y'all get me hot out there. When I come out there, I'll show out for you. Houston, get me hot. Killeen, Temple, get me hot. Because Kevin Young ain't gonna call nobody out there if they ain't hot. Y'all gonna get me hot. Because y'all know Kevin Young. He ain't finna fool with you if you can't bring nobody out there. Y'all gonna get me hot out there in Texas. Memphis. Daddy Bear got me playing for some of y'all. Greenville, Mississippi, y'all call, what that man over there name? Sario. Tell Sario go and bump me. Mr. Baldwin, y'all call Mr. Baldwin over there in Greenville, tell him bump my music. They already got me hot in the Delta. Ty Barbara Liz daddy them up there. Thaddeus Matthews got me hot at the Delta. Somebody know somebody at WDIA? Tell them to get me ready. Nashville, get me ready. Chicago, call them folks and tell them to play my record. Coco, I know you been had me from the door. I got you too. South Carolina, North Carolina, DJ Dirty Money. Y'all get me ready up there. Baby, Vanessa, you in Canada. You can go to redbeaver.com. Look for me on YouTube. Google Red Beaver. You got the lead, the clap back track, baby. Get it. Louisville, Kentucky. Get me right up there. Call them stations and tell me. Tell them to play me. St. Louis, Missouri. I sure want to come up there. I want to come up there when y'all have that classic up there. Tell them to play me. Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Little Rock, Arkansas, y'all wild over there, but y'all can get them playing my music. Jenny Love and Life, I tell you what you do. You call the folks over there at Ground Zero in Biloxi and tell them to book me. Or you get me the information of who I need to talk to, and I'll come down to Ground Zero. I ain't scared to come down there. I can come down there and bring y'all some blues on the beat. Terry Fleeting, tell your husband to call whoever run that radio station down there and tell them to put my music on there. Detroit, New York, Indianola, New Orleans, Louisiana, WWOZ, whoever the radio station down there play. Tell Rufus them. There's a guy down there named Rufus be booking folk. Tell Rufus call me. Cleveland, Ohio, whatever grown folk station y'all got, tell them to play me. Coco Casanova, hey, you got me look up. Let me go get me another red dress. Orlando, Florida. Y'all tell Ricky Smiley he need to play my music. Y'all people in Birmingham. Vanessa, whoever, if enough of y'all start talking, and enough of y'all start talking to the right people, my music get hot, and I'll come see y'all, and y'all will see me. And I ain't gonna act funny. I ain't gonna act funny when y'all come see me. I don't want y'all to catch no cold or nothing. I don't want to catch no cold. I ain't trying to spread no COVID. I ain't trying to catch no COVID. But we can get some pictures. I put my little face shield on. I'm ready to see y'all. I ain't finna let nothing hold me back. Y'all got my music started. I got me some music out without a label. I got me some music heard kind of without the radio station, but I needed some good DJs. They helped me. So now, y'all gonna have to help me promote me until I can get the attention of the promoter. What I'm gonna have to do? I tell you what, y'all put the word out. Red Velvet looking for the best TikTok video till you got to leave. Let me go over here. Let me get my pocketbook. Hold on just a minute. Y'all hold on. Don't go nowhere. I'm like them old folks. I got a chain purse. Let me look in my pocketbook. I got a few little coins down here in my pocketbook. I told y'all. Phyllis White, you got a trail ride. Phyllis White, inbox me. I come down there. I ain't scared to come to Louisiana. I can't come over them big old bridges though. Somebody gonna have to meet me at the big bridge and bring me across there. All right. Okay. I done looked down in my pocketbook and in my change purse. I got a few coins down in there. Put the word out. I'm trying to help somebody. You know what? I'm going to do like they used to say on the street. Them old Max used to say, help me, help you, help us. So I'm going to help me. I want y'all to help me, help you, help us. Let me ask y'all something. If I gave out some prize money, how much prize money? Come on, let's talk, family. How much prize money y'all think I need to give for the best TikTok video? Yeah, I got a purse, baby. My grandmama used to have a coin purse. My grandmama go in her little leather coin purse, have her little change in there. That was her daily operating cash. That was her petty cash. But my grandmama had some land on a few coins put up somewhere, baby. Now look. Now y'all come on now and tell me. How much money y'all think? How much y'all think the pot ought to be for the best TikTok video that somebody make off my song, You Got the Lead? How much? Phyllis Wild, I don't exactly know where Tallulah is, but between me and Google and GPS and all of that and North Star, whatever they is, OnStar, somebody get me down there. Yeah, tag me in the TikTok video. I'm on TikTok as Auntie Red Velvet. Might be Auntie Red Velvet 100, but you'll know when you see me. $500 for the TikTok. All right, Stacey Tucker. Stacey, you must be kin to me. You're a Tucker. You know how to come up talk about some money, baby. You might be my kin people. The video, you know the video. You know how long the video got to be? A couple of minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, before they can hear the song, baby. Make about 3 or 4 minutes. Sherry Hayes, look at here. You trying to talk about the grand prize winner. But let's say what the day is. The day June the 10th, right? How long should I let the contest go for? 30 days? When y'all want me to announce the winner? I'm for real. I'm going to give us the prize money. Y'all going to tell me what the prize need to be now. I'm going to go back and look at all these comments. So here it is. It's official. Now, razzle dazzle, we need to go for more than a week because some folk got to get themselves together. Some of these ladies might want to get them a new wig, new lace front. Some people might want to get them a beat face and all of that. Let's run it for 30 days. All right, Wilhelmina Marsh. We're going to run this contest for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, we're going to do it from till July the 10th, okay? And on July the 10th, y'all better spread the word. TikTok contest. Or it could be a Facebook reel. We ain't got to hold it down to just TikTok. You make, whoever make the best Facebook reel, it could be Facebook, it could be TikTok, it could be Instagram. Tag me. I'm the real Red Velvet on Instagram. I'm going to be all over. Talking about that's too long, 2 weeks. How you say that's too long? Said 2 weeks? We're going to let it go for 30 days. And you gonna hashtag me. Y'all know how to do that stuff better than I do. So y'all going on, make the video. Because we're going to get this music out here. We're going to get somebody to pay attention. I had a promoter tell me, you old, ain't nobody going to pay you that much. All right, well, somebody finna pay me some attention to start with. We're going to make them pay attention first, then they'll pay something else later. All right? Said folks that do TikTok on the regular don't need 30 days. Ontario Digger, what kind of hashtag you think we need? This lady said I'm a comedian. Now see how people be trying to sleep? I know I look fun today because I got my head tied up. I've been experimenting with working on my eyebrows. Y'all, let me put my leg where I can see. Y'all see I've been working on learning how to do my eyebrows. I think they kind of match a little bit. They don't look exactly alike. They sisters. They not twins. And I know I look funny sitting up here with my little house dress and I got my head tied up. Because, you know, when I was sick, I wasn't worried about no hairdo. But y'all done seen me when I get my gold dust and my glad rags on. And I'm going to get well, baby. And I'm ready to come to y'all up under them lights with my beat face and my snatch waist. That's right. That's the name. Hashtag me. That's right. No, Ontario, you better spell my name right. I'm like Birdman. Put 2 D's in my name. Red, R-E-D-D, Velvet. Red, because I don't know who that other person is. R-E-D-D, Velvet. All right? Red Velvet with 2 D's. Y'all hashtag me Red Velvet. Hashtag you got to leave. Hashtag clapback track. Hashtag Auntie Red. Hashtag run me my money. Because when whoever wins, that's what y'all going to be saying. There you go, Ontario Dickens. Because I'm itching to get to Texas. They say everything bigger and better in Texas. So if I do one of my first show in Texas, maybe my music will get bigger and better. I'm going to get better because if I can't get no bigger, I got to fit in them little dresses and make my waist look little. Show little. So look. That's right, Katie Boo. That's all right. Red double D Velvet. That's right. Now, y'all put the word out. Tasha, anytime is a good time to come to Florida. I got kinfolk, family, and friends in Florida. I would like to come to South Florida, but y'all got them big ass lizards down there. And I know as soon as I see one of them, vacation over. I don't like them. Now, if y'all got some in a size 9 shoe, boots, nice belt, pocketbook, I can deal with them then. But I don't like reptiles, amphibians, and large insects. And y'all got all them down there in South Florida. Lil Nicole, you're going to be one of the very people help me get out there to Texas because you're going to find somebody born to bring me out there. I'm ready to go. Got a whole show ready. Deanna Moore, I'm ready to come up there where you at. And I said, where you at? I know it's supposed to be where you are, but sometimes you got to be where you at and know where you at. Or like down there in New Orleans, they say, where you at? But anyway, y'all go on, get your TikTok video ready. Go on and start praying about who you need to share your dream and your vision with. Don't tell the wrong people. Talk to y'all later. Because whoever win, I'm going to put them on my website, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I don't know. You make a video good enough, I might have to, whenever I start doing shows, because somebody going to have to book me after a while, baby. Y'all might get flued out. Anyway, it's thunder and lightning. I need to eat me a little soup and continue on my journey to full recovery. I'll talk to y'all later and hope to be seeing y'all sooner. Bye now.